going on? This is Mozzie of Mozzie's World, and welcome to our new show, Bring It to the Table, where we have topics and we get to the nitty-gritty of this situation. And why not introduce this first episode with three playmakers, key playmakers here in the city. Before we get started, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. To the left, go ahead, play.
Dat Boy play, promoter, MC, artist, author, actor. I do it all.
So I go by JIGGITY J, owner of JIGGITY J Entertainment. I also run a sports management company called J Sports Management. Best of both worlds.
For sure.
And I'm a Prince, Big Homie P.
Big homie, baby.
I run You Made For It. We're a marketing and management company out of San Antonio. A few other, I help out a few other brands and businesses, and yeah, just trying to be a great guy.
Good job.
That's hard. It's hard in itself. You know?
No, for sure.
Just
Just being all
I
around.
mean, this world is fucking insane. But, you know, good guys prevail.
For sure. As always. This is probably going to be the most unfiltered conversations we're probably going to have here on the show versus like a Mozzie's World where it's, you know what I mean, we get to know somebody. But fellas, first and foremost, before we get started, thank y'all for pulling up and taking out time out y'all's busy schedule to talk with us here. And also, we have a packed house tonight. Don't want to forget the people. 007 here. Bank is here. Chaz,
Bankroll.
Young Shooter. Boogie in the back as well, in the cut. Wifey, what's going on? Hi. And then Skrills, as always, in the cut. So, fellas, how y'all doing tonight?
Man, we're good. I'm good. Working.
How you doing?
Chilling.
I'm straight. Now,
Oh, shit.
I guess we're going to get straight to it, guys. Since, you know, y'all are heavy hitters in the game, whether it's, you know, the promotion side or just behind the scenes, the setting up. If you know, you know. So, fellas, let's get straight to it, man. There was a question. If you're a local artist, that's amazing, but can't bring a crowd, should you still get paid?
But can't bring a crowd?
But can't bring a
The
crowd.
word amazing is an interesting word for him to use and say he can't bring a crowd. Who's amazing can't bring a crowd?
Well, my opinion, this is called the music business. And in the music business, if you can't bring a crowd, me owning my business, which is a club or a promoter, my business is to bring people. So why should I pay you if you can't bring people?
I'm finna charge you.
I understand you're amazing. That's totally fine. But until
Amazing's relative, too.
yeah, I don't know.
That's very true.
I don't know what amazing is. Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking like, what's making you amazing?
So,
The person, whoever said it.
so
Yeah,
let's just say, I guess for amazing, by definition, right?
Talented, that's probably what he meant.
Talented, you know, has great music, this, that, and the third. You know, that kind of almost checks off a category in an artist, but can't bring a crowd.
How many artists do we know?
I
That's
know 100 good,
That's good.
amazing artists.
They might be good
There
behind
has
the
to be,
scenes.
for you to feel like you're amazing, right? There has to be some kind of disconnect somewhere. For you to be that amazing and now no one wants to come see you perform, maybe you only think you're amazing.
Okay, we got a question from the audience. Bank.
No,
Go
it
ahead.
ain't too much a question. It's more or less like a, okay, play. Run back what you said at the very beginning.
Oh, shit. My job is to bring people.
Bingo.
Right, cool. But you want to get on my show and get in my business and come perform in front of the people
but-
that I brought.
No, but see, that's adding stipulation. No, that's adding stipulations
That's not
to the
stipulations.
questions. I'm saying that's adding stipulation to the question. The question was,
Right.
if the person's amazing but can't bring the crowd. You said
Yeah.
it's a music business.
It is.
Just like it's people who are great at basketball, but they're not in the best area to get the spotlight to put them where they need to be.
Right. Then
So
you're
they
not-
need to get
but
their
then-
business
But
in
then
order.
you're not good enough then.
How
You're
is
not
that not
amazing.
good enough?
You're not amazing.
But not even that. What if the person is said amazing, but they have to get their business in order? It is a business, like you say, it's a business.
But you're not bringing. So how does that benefit me as a business to pay you to come?
It wasn't about benefiting you.
Yeah, it does. It happens because I'm not going to him asking him, can he come perform? He wants to come perform. He can't bring a crowd
And get paid, though.
and get paid.
I'll do it for free.
So how
if
does
you're
it benefit?
amazing.
How does it benefit
for
me?
sure.
How does it benefit me to pay him to come? What do I get out of that as a business?
So if someone can bring a crowd, but they make your show shitty every time you come, every time they come, but they bring a
Depends
crowd.
on how much they pay.
I think we have to find
It's
something
business.
for them to actually.
But see, people get mad at that. They be like, "Man, that open arcs was trash." But it's like, hey, y'all wanted Drake to come. It's $3.3 million. We got to figure out a way Pay for that. I mean, it's a.
That's what I'm saying. It's a tough thing because you think about it. You like, man, I'm not finna have no niggas who just trash.
Artists that don't have money.
It's
and
a
then you got
filter
whack ass
situation.
artists.
It's
that
a very
got
filter
$10,000
situation.
situation.
Because you'll fuck around
Sure.
being in a situation where niggas like, yeah, I fuck with the person he bringing, but this nigga events always be ass. Like every time we go, the niggas in there be ass. Everybody be in there stiff. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference. You understand the business and what comes with it.
Yeah, it's the business of it.
You know what I'm
But you
saying?
never know. These days, that trash ass nigga, if niggas can make fun of you and poke fun of you, they're still watching your video. You're still getting paid.
Just
so the
because
same
it's
dude,
negative don't mean-
yeah, like even the dude that can't perform, he's trash. He get on stage, let that nigga fall or do something and go viral. He better monetize that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're still getting in front of a crowd that you normally wouldn't get in front of, whether you live or you trash. I got concerts coming up right now. You don't know who. I don't know who trash. I don't really care who's trash or who's hot. But I'm giving you an opportunity to get in front of a crowd you would
So
never.
it's about as long as they can pay you that paper.
Yeah.
And be prepared. Just because somebody paid me some bread don't mean
Yeah, I don't
if somebody
care.
paid me some bread,
Yeah, I don't.
we finna kind of get more involved than just like
Nah,
pay me some bread.
I charge.
Me personally,
I charge for that.
Me personally, if you pay me
No.
and I think you're trash, well, I'm about to go book a rehearsal studio down
That's-
the street, and
see-
I'm finna help you out.
See, I'm gonna help you out. That's a different.
That's what makes things.
That's a
little-
different service. That's a whole totally different situation.
I also
No
charge.
bull.
Yeah, I'm charging. That's a whole totally different service. That's called artist development. That's what that's called.
It
If
is.
you need that, that's fine. We can do that too after this show.
Getting on my show is slightly artist development, though. Me personally,
Nah, I don't care.
everybody's business model is different.
Email
which
me
makes
your 3 songs.
Everybody's business model is different, which makes certain people different. Which why we can always kind of work together because I can maybe help him out a little bit. He might be able to help me out a little bit business wise.
Sure.
Sometimes I'm like that. Like it'd be some dude. If I see someone on stage and they performing, that was hard. I might tell them a little something, but we ain't gonna go into detail. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's I worked 15 years.
I feel
for
like I
this.
just want to be. If I put a show on, I want it to be a good show. And if you pay me, that means you invested in me and I'm invested in you.
Sure.
That's just how. Sometimes, again, it's about perspective. That's how I work.
Sure.
He work how he work.
Yeah,
And we can come together and make something
Make
happen.
some money.
we could do that somewhere else.
So real quick,
Not at my show.
so Jay, well, did you have any an opinion or how you feel about that?
Nah, because I honestly I like both sides. So like
You understand both sides.
I
of it,
understand because I'm
Gotcha.
a man of opportunity too. So like it's like if someone does give you the opportunity, maybe it could change your whole perspective and whole. You can bring a crowd.
Yeah.
Because you get that one person that likes you, that other person that likes you, because you never know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a business. I'm ready to get money.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And
So,
the two,
like, I understand.
it's coming. Me talking is coming from a person that I used to pay to host because I couldn't bring a crowd at first. I couldn't. Nobody wanted to come when I post a flyer. I'd be like, bro, but I got these jokes and I got these people that I can make you do the swag. I can make you do all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, people don't know yet. So until what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invest in myself and get on this show and show that I can bring people. So once I got popular, all right, now I'm bringing people. I can guarantee you a certain amount of people if I post a flyer. You know what I'm saying? I could do that now, but I had to invest in myself first. Yeah. And you have to have an ear and an eye to understand, okay, when I went on stage, damn, that didn't go good. Nobody was looking at me. Nobody was, like, you have to understand that. Like, when I go in the studio, I know every song I make ain't hot. But some dudes don't understand that. They go in the studio, nigga, I made 13 songs, all on fire. They not, bro. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that too.
Tevin, did you have input?
To Play's point, I mean, this is a business, right? And when you are the investor of something, of course, you want to see a return.
Sure.
I think if you're an amazing artist, instead of looking to get on shows that you need to pay to get on and want to get paid for, you can do what La Russell in LA is doing and throw your own events, curate your own events in your backyard, make all your money. And you know, you feel me? Like everything could be in-house if you're that amazing.
Sure.
You can garnish all the attention and support that you want as well as the finances if you do it yourself. But if you can't bring a crowd, nah, you don't deserve to get paid until you're able to curate, you know, the audience yourself. And then, you know, like Play said, then you can convince somebody what numbers you can bring to their show.
All right.
That makes a lot of sense. A question also I have is not providing opportunities to artists detrimental to the future of the music, of the local music scene?
Here?
here.
No. You have to go out there and hustle, bro, and get your own opportunities. Nobody's going to hand you anything. I mean, I don't know how long. I know they've been in the game years. I've been doing this 15 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the opportunities I got, I worked hard for.
And creative.
So that's why I feel like when he was like, man, I'm going to help this or
Who was helping me?
right, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was paying to get on shows and doing what I had to do, nobody was helping me. Nobody was there when rent was due, and I had to make sure. I'm like, bro, I got to get on that show. I was making those sacrifices. So that's why when people hit me up and hey man, what's your budget? People be getting mad at me, but it's like, bro, like you're paying me for 15 years of knowledge that I have and experience that I have. That's why, like, nah, it ain't gonna stop nothing because, two, just if I don't open the door for you, somebody else will. I'm not saying I won't help nobody. I help a lot of people. But it's like, you gotta find your way. My way might not even work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Big Homie P way might not work for you. You might need to do a funny video and fall, and then you blow up, and then I would have never thought about that. And then too, it costs money.
Yeah.
Everything costs, bro.
That's a fact.
This mic costs, him editing costs, these cameras cost, all this costs.
Yeah. Got a question or a statement from
So
Tevin.
when you say opportunities, like explain to me what you mean, because I think that can be a yes or no answer. So I want some clarity on when you say, can opportunities be detrimental to the progress of the city? I think that if you're talking about when you are putting artists, when you have a show coming up, a headlining artist, and you got 15 openers on it, I think that is detrimental.
Absolutely.
To the look of how San Antonio concerts are viewed as.
Sure.
You put 1 million motherfuckers on the show and people only came to see 1 or 2. Now nobody's going to come to your shows anymore, right? Because they gave away money and weren't given what, and didn't receive what they got with their money.
Sure.
And so that's what
I think that has to do with
the opportunities.
That has to do with us though, like as promoters. Like sometimes it's hard.
that's on promoters.
It's hard to give the community what they want with the prices that the celebrities are.
But that just kind of means that you're playing the wrong game.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't book not the wrong game, right? But if you can't book an artist and just rely on that artist and the audience to bring you your money and not have to rely on putting 10 motherfuckers on the show just because they got $1,500 to give you, it's like, are you doing this because you want to put on a good show, or are you doing this because you want to make a little bit of money?
Yeah,
I think
it's always money. Why? What?
I don't
you
think
can't
that- I
name
don't-
one person in the city
I don't think
that'll put up
everybody's
$50,000 for a show just to say, "I'm trying to put on for the city."
I mean, we've both
Like,
we've both seen promoters who've broken even and have just done a good show and that was it.
Yeah, but
They might've-
well, so where are they at now? They ain't doing no more shows, right?
Before we started filming them, you've talked about taking L's on shows, but I think some of the shows you've taken L's on are some of the better shows that you did when you brought Dirk out here, and it wasn't 1 million motherfuckers opening up for Dirk.
It was quite a few. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how much is a handful?
But
it's just the math aspect. It's hard, bro. Like
I think it's just business structure.
it's hard, bro. It's
After
like
money.
trying to like bring people that they want. It's hard, bro. Like we just had the conversation earlier, relying on nothing but ticket sales. It's like you get a venue. We don't have a lot of venues here that'll work with us. So you get a venue it only holds 1,000 people, and somebody costs $60,000. Tickets minimum have to be 60 to make my money back.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But we have other venues. No, it ain't taking out. It's just trying to figure out ways. Like, okay, y'all want Dirk? All right, cool. Like right now, we can't bring Dirk no more. Dirk $300,000, $400,000. Can't bring him no more. So it's like if we did do that, what you think we're gonna charge? What you think tickets gonna be? Y'all love them. Y'all posting them. Like for instance, I'll give you an example. I want to bring Ari. I think Ari's amazing. I think she'll pack out a club. But there's nowhere in San Antonio I can bring her and make my money back. There's not one club.
Infrastructure.
But now, if I did what you said that y'all don't like me to do, I can bring her.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like,
everybody gets took out on everybody else, you included.
what? What do you mean? Yeah, it get taken out on me too.
That's what I'm saying. So
But
you have to do this in lieu of doing what you would really prefer to do, which is
Yes.
bring the person.
I would
in
just
the
rather-
proper area
Right.
and not have to. You know,
So
But
really-
it's like it
so
ain't.
really
It's just the whole city though.
Go ahead.
Because the environment, we all.
Oh, he ain't got no mic.
Go ahead, Skrill.
So really quick, because I wanted to touch 2 points. Tab asked for clarity, right? So you're talking about you're investing in this show,
Right.
right? You're looking to get your money's worth because of that investment.
Right.
Totally valid.
Right.
But at what point do you start curating the correct opening acts? because there's a point where you can get as many, artists when you deal with quantity.
Right.
But then you got to think about the viewer's perspective too. If I'm paying for a show and I saw 15 acts that were not good, from a view that my viewer experience is now low.
Now we basing it on opinion because there's somebody in the crowd that might like him.
No, but opinion of who? The crowd?
The crowd. Yeah, you're saying the crowd don't like
consumers though.
That's on the consumers happy. But you don't know whether we don't like the artist or not, and whether somebody in the crowd actually like them. That might not be our style of music. You know what I'm saying? That local artist might get up there, and we might have a crowd of 1,000. There might be 50 people that like that nigga.
Understandable, but it's also a point of like the Lloyd Banks show, for example. Mm-hmm. I saw plenty of opening acts that made no sense.
Shouldn't have been up there. I agree.
That made no sense up there.
Demographic. Nobody's singing. I don't think nobody.
No, I don't think that the right opening artist, the opening artist that was there at that Banks show, and this is me from a consumer standpoint. A lot of the artists that were up there at the Banks show didn't fit the crowd or the music, the sound that was up there. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's
important.
That's important.
And everything.
I guess my question to play though is like, can you balance the need to make your money back, but also put on an actual good show, start to finish?
I give you an example. The people that we would have needed for that show that's in the city wouldn't have paid to get on the show. They would want us to pay them. And those people that wanted to pay them that should have been on the Lloyd Banks show don't draw a crowd. I could think of probably 5 or 6 artists that are fire that could have been on that Lloyd Banks show, but they would have wanted me to pay them, and they don't bring a crowd. So what do you want me to do? Put on a good show and take an L on my investment, or get help with my investment and give these artists an opportunity?
I don't know, man. I just feel like, not to say that the wrong artists are getting an opportunity, because I don't want to say that, but like, I don't think there's a lot of artist development or opportunities being brought towards enough people, I guess.
Then we can do artist development, but not at my show. We could do it.
That shit starts before.
That starts before you even get on stage.
That shit starts before.
Like, do you even have a single out?
Right, but when does it start, I guess? I don't see none of that shit happening right now.
Because the artist development doesn't help the investors. Like, right now it don't help us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind getting with an artist and building them up. I wouldn't mind doing that. But do you have a budget to invest in yourself? Because I'm about to invest a lot of, like, if somebody came to me right now and was like, somebody right now came to me and said, hey, if Banks was like, hey, bro, I need a Chris Brown feature, I actually can call that situation and make it happen right now if he had the budget. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of connections I have. So it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, but I think that's business though. I feel like because what we were saying it's amazing, but we also saying that trash is perception. So whether someone's amazing or trash, it's all based off the perception of who is saying it. You know what I'm saying? So whether you feel somebody,
it depends on what works. Blueface is trash.
In your perception, it's a little girl who think Blueface is the best rapper in the world. I don't agree with her, but perception.
That's what I'm saying.
It's perception.
Yeah, but that's exactly what we were saying. You're saying that this dude on stage is trash. Well, who's to say he don't blow up tomorrow? Because y'all saying, oh, well, the other nigga should have had. He's amazing, but this trash nigga just blew up and he's so.
Well, it wasn't just saying and lose someone else should. It's just saying that the show itself should be curated in totality around the person in which you bring in to kind of fit the crowd a little better.
Sure,
that's what he was going with it. Maybe the BPM, the song selection.
Okay, that's like and that starts with, like, I tell everybody, stop doing riding in the car songs and then come to a show and try to perform it. That's not the song you need to be performing.
Feel that too.
But that starts before you even get to me. That's when you in the studio.
But not even. But once it gets to you, once it gets to your desk, I feel like you technically don't have to do the job, but at least have somebody to do the job to filtrate to, like, what kind of music this nigga make before I take his money, before I accept it.
I don't care.
How I am.
I don't care.
Yeah, because like
me. Because if you pay me, I'm finna go through a filter system. I want to.
You gotta care. All right, watch this. Watch this.
I don't care. I'm giving my brand is fine. I'm giving him 7 minutes, 10 minutes to do his thing.
No, watch this. No, peep game. Now just hear me out for this. Let's just say we have a Correo artist out here, heavily Spanish influence, and you brought him out before Lloyd Banks, right? His whole crowd is there prior to Lloyd. He can bring out a crowd, so that's why you got him on the show, because he can bring out hella people. All the people came to see him, right? Once he's done, they don't technically even fuck with Lloyd Banks or that type of shit. So they're gone. Lloyd Banks comes out. He sees it's 35 people outside. Lloyd is never coming back here again.
That's fine. Because he only came because I paid him.
But you said Dirk ain't
for free.
You said Dirk ain't coming back.
He didn't do me a favor. He's not coming back because he charged more. And this market don't have enough money what he's charging for. That's why he's not coming. He's not coming back because he had a bad. He came here and made $100,000 and put on a great show. He's not coming back because he's sad or he got treated wrong. He made $100,000, but now he charges $300,000. He's not coming back.
Because y'all city so bullshit.
It's not the city's bull. Where are we gonna put him at? What venue?
I'm saying that's how he look at it. He like, man, that's city bullshit.
It's not the city's. That's your opinion. It's just what he tried. There's certain markets that you just can't go. Like what they charge, what Trey Songz and all the people charge in Vegas, they can't come here and charge that. Two totally different demographics.
Right.
We just have a different demographic. That's all. That it's not that we're trash. It's just a different demographic of people. We listen to stuff different than somebody in Massachusetts. You get what I'm saying? It's just different. Certain people work in certain markets. Mexican OT works here. He also works in Michigan.
Yeah, he works everywhere.
He don't work everywhere, but he does work in certain markets. Like I'm pretty sure if you took Mexican OT to, I don't know, I don't even know everywhere he went, but he probably might not do good in Mississippi. I don't see that market. Jackson.
No, that's country.
It's country who?
But still,
right.
I don't think it does. Mexican OT technically don't put that on here.
I don't know if he do it now, but I'm saying
he does. He
No,
does.
because that shit be mattering to niggas. I ain't gonna cap certain
I'm
niggas.
just
Be
saying,
like niggas on the East
and I
Coast, they
don't
like,
know-
I'm not hearing that
Niggas
shit.
from Texas might say, Mexican from Texas might say.
No, but niggas in Texas don't mind. But niggas on the East Coast, like the Mississippi and Georgia and Florida, they be like, man,
But
what's
that's what
up
I'm
with that
saying.
shit?
Like, I don't even know if you've ever been there before, but I'm just thinking, off the top of my head, Jackson, Mississippi or Biloxi, Mississippi, I don't think he would work there.
they like
You
that type of
get what I'm saying? Lloyd Banks only came here because we paid him. That's it. That's the only reason he came.
It's all good.
And I guess, like, just to kind of clarify, it almost seems like the money play
I mean,
is the most important.
Because the music nowadays is not like you would have said this 10 years ago.
agree.
If you would have said this 10 years ago, I'd have been like, hell yeah, you got to be able to rap now. I want to hit them bars.
Sure.
You would have said this 10 years ago. It doesn't matter anymore. If you can rap really good, I know somebody right now in the city that can rap circles around any artist you put in front of them
We
right
know a
now.
lot of them.
Who is that?
Young Shooter.
I knew he was gonna say that too, his
Singing,
partner.
rapping, engineering, everything.
Why is he not popular?
Yeah,
Money.
so why is it
Finding money is not the biggest.
The money.
Craziest.
You
Like,
have
we
to
can
get the
find
money
ways
to
make
put
money.
him in positions where
Locally?
no. Everybody think you just need to do show, but no. Locally will help you. Don't get it twisted.
I think money.
Locally will help
I
you.
think money is the correct answer. If this was the early 2000s, we
What?
see people.
Everybody
We
got
have
money.
access to the internet.
Bro,
You don't
just
need,
having
no, it-
Wi-Fi
hold on,
doesn't
let-
do
let-
it, bro.
let- let him finish.
In today's world, it doesn't cost. You don't got to pay to play. You have to, you have to have something that the people want to see and good content. And so yeah, Young Shooter could be. I know him. He is tough. I'm gonna say the nigga's tough for sure. But you don't need excess amount of dollars to get somewhere, right? In the old days, yeah, you got to pay to go on the radio, pay for spots. But if you are hot and can garnish attention on Instagram, which is free,
And
on
hardworking.
TikTok, which is free, that's when you have niggas like Lil Mabu that are getting paid thousands of dollars a show because they're just hot on the internet. So
They
I don't
put
think it
no, bro.
necessarily. I mean,
He put marketing dollars behind that little boy. Everything had to be paid for, bro.
okay, well, let's not use Mabu. There are a million motherfuckers we know who just wake up in their bedrooms on a daily basis and are famous
If
tomorrow.
you want to be a one-hit wonder, that's totally fine. You want to get a little TikTok song and do that. Shooter's not that.
You can sustain though. You can sustain off of that.
Who's
Honestly,
all you need
what's
is
it-
all
hold
you
on,
need is
what's
the
his
eyes
name?
on you, and you can
Lil
sustain if
Shooter?
you're
Young
talented
Shooter.
enough.
He might have to change his name.
why?
Young Shooter.
It's not marketable.
I don't
How
know.
how is it not?
That's
marketed?
why hip hop in the lowest of the low
The
because
last
everybody
song
is.
that I just heard the nigga talking about killing niggas and pissing on nigga grave.
But it didn't go number one.
It didn't go number
It-
one.
Oh, you talking about?
It ain't go top 10 on the
He getting
Billboard.
$15,000 a show. I'm okay with that.
But it didn't get top 10 on the Billboard.
Who you talking about?
Bro, I know niggas that's never on the billboards.
But
and they
no,
still
but
selling
hip hop
out.
used to be. You were talking
When
10
the
years
last
ago.
time
Hip hop
when
used
the
to
last time
be.
you seen Zero on the billboards?
What do you mean? I'm not even a fan of Zero. Don't get me on that. I ain't from here.
I'm not either. But he still can pack out a show with 1,000 people, 1,500 people.
But here,
Oh, Zero.
here.
Legend.
But
Yeah, and you know how big Texas is, nigga?
No, time out.
He don't
Just
never-
here
Hold
though.
Hold on,
no
time out.
Don't do that.
I think when it comes to legacy acts versus the local
Trying
acts,
to get on
I think we're kind of getting off track here because now we're talking legacy acts versus the local acts in providing.
But so
You know what I'm
Zero's
saying?
not a local artist that made it in the local scene?
No,
That he's a legacy
far
artist
from
for the
local.
local community.
right?
He's a legacy
But you
local artist.
I don't. I mean, I could be wrong.
Nigga, outside of Texas, when I be saying, oh, I know niggas who know Trey and Zero, niggas don't be knowing.
Okay, I give he's not local. He's not local.
Regional.
I give him
Regional legacy. There we go. I appreciate that. That's a little better. That's a little better. That's a lot better.
Like, so I would say regional.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, I don't know. I don't see him getting booked in Nebraska.
It's Spokane.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like up north, it's some niggas who like, who the fuck are you even talking about?
A lot of artists
I just had this situation when I went. So I just got booked in Michigan. I'm dropping everything. I'm dropping B King. I don't know what the fuck going on. So it was just like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. So I was having difficulties.
That's you.
But it was like, damn, like, you know, I ain't heard of B King.
Type shit.
It's all good. It sound like
How you get booked in Michigan?
How did I get booked in Michigan? Instagram.
So
Because you're amazing, right? Because do you live in Michigan? Did you bring the Michigan crowd or did they bring the crowd?
They paid me to come there. And I brought a crowd. I was the only other, me and one other DJ.
But they paid you because you dope as fuck at what you do.
I bring a crowd. Because I bring a crowd. I bring a crowd. There was no celebrity there. There was no celebrity. Me and one other DJ, and we brought a crowd.
Where was the other DJ from?
He wasn't. No, it was me and
Was Mexico TV performing?
Nah, I did.
Okay.
No, it was just me and one other DJ, and we brought over 1,100 people. I brought a crowd.
So you brought the Michigan crowd?
Yeah, the other DJ wasn't from Michigan either. I mean, he was from another.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like the promoters did a hell of a fine job.
We gotta get back on track.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is back on track though. That's what I'm saying. That is back on track. This goes back full circle to the very first question.
Oh yeah, that was actually super back on track.
Because my thing is, you are amazing talent, and that's why they brought you.
I'm providing a service.
So with the amazing artists,
no, that's not providing. You're not for who?
What are y'all listening to?
The
If
DJ.
everyone vibes and the music's good, well, the same thing that Lil Durk's providing.
Has service.
If the service not music, it's him standing there and niggas to look at him,
He's
right?
performing, and but people are paying to see him. Nobody's paying to see whoever we're the local artists.
When them people came to the club, they was coming to the club to have a great time.
To see, okay, let's put it in example. We book Dirk. The customer pays money to go see Dirk.
No, I understand how that goes. I'm talking about
now I'm
on
supposed
the
to be
flip
like,
side.
all right, I want to put the city on, which is cool. I'm gonna put the city on. I'm gonna go grab, I don't know, 4 of the livest niggas ever and giving them an opportunity.
No, we're not talking about the artists no more. Now I'm talking about on the aspect of which, because my thing is we're getting too caught up on, you're thinking I'm coming from an artist aspect of saying, oh, let the artist perform for free, and you're sticking on the money thing. It's not that. I'm talking about the curation of events with the specifics of the people that you bring. So that's why I said let's speak on it on
So you're
why
saying,
did the people in Michigan hire you? You get hired out of state, right? And you don't technically promote on your Instagram nonstop to the point where it's your Instagram following that's packing out these buildings. The promoters are bringing people and they're hiring you because they're knowing that you're going to do a great job. And those people are going to come to the next event that they promote off of you coming because you're dope as fuck at what you do. Or Jiggity could have gave me the money to come and he's ass. Right. And this is an event that I throw. So now when I tell people to come and they see Jiggity stand up there being awkward as shit, them niggas is like, I'm never coming to another.
Now what you're missing is the work that I put in before that to get there.
I'm not missing anything. I was just stating that.
But that's why these artists are not getting those opportunities because of the work that goes in that you don't see for me to get to Michigan. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with what I do when I get there. It's the work that I did before then. That's where we need to have we need to open up the Alamo or whatever and have these little meetings with these artists that want to perform and train them and teach them and do the artist development before we even have this situation.
Because what you're saying, you're saying the work that you put in, but what we're really saying is it's not the work you put in, it's the business that you got correct. True. You got your business in order.
Right.
A lot of these people are very good at things and don't have their business in order.
I hear.
So this goes back full circle to what you said. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just telling you I'm in agreement to what you're saying.
Right.
Because it's a music business.
Right.
So what you have to, the artists have to get their business in order. The same way that you did, you put in the work for all the, however you got it in, how you paid them to start it off. That was your route of getting your business in order.
Right.
Right. And that's part of what makes you amazing.
Right.
So that's where the whole disconnect of the even question comes in for someone to say someone's amazing but can't bring a crowd. Because the very first thing you said when we first opened it was, my job is to bring the people.
Right.
Not the artist.
If that's the case, how is there a solution to try to change that situation, especially to make the The
It
artist,
sounds like it's environmental because he's saying the situations that these bigger names would want to be in, we don't really have the facilities to facilitate that type of vibe.
And some of them we do.
We kind of do though.
We kind of do, but then they like, okay, where Kevin
I
Gates,
think that's
where
why
Kevin
having
Gates was
business
at. What's the name of that place Kevin Gates was at?
Techport.
That shit is amazing.
That shit was beautiful.
You want to know how much it
I
costs?
would say they probably tax it
You
and
wanna
then
know
don't
how
want
much
to
it
break
co-
y'all off the
Like, you know
bar,
what I'm
the
saying?
front.
Like if we would have, I ain't giving out prices, but like say we would have brought D-Baby there. The building cost more than that nigga. So what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? And then now the
and insurance
and the staffing and all that stuff.
Like we
too.
just had a conversation
Business
with
structure, though.
we just had
You can pay for it.
conversation with a venue. I ain't gonna say who the venue is, but the venue. Not only do you have to pay them, they get a percentage of your ticket sales.
Ooh.
They get you don't get no like they keeping all the liquor sales. They getting the parking. I'm like, so what do we make?
Let's call them out. Live Nation need to get it together.
I ain't speaking on them.
He said, "Hey, I still get a check."
Well, I'm telling you, I ain't scared of them niggas.
No, I'm scared. Fuck what he talking
I'm telling
about.
you.
Okay, no.
That's
It was some
cool.
niggas doing some shows
Live
around
Nation,
here.
Live
It
Nation
was some
be-
niggas doing
Live
some shows
Nation
around
trying
here.
to, hey, all right,
Hold on.
Live
Go
Nation
ahead.
be trying
Let
to
him
put
finish. Hold on.
independent
I was gonna say,
promoters
let
in
me
the
get stuff
chokehold.
Let me tell you something.
Live
Live
Nation
Nation is one of the most powerful promotional. No, it was people doing shows here. They told them to stop. They didn't. They bought the building. They was doing shows.
I
here.
believe that.
So leave them people alone.
That's cool. Man. We not finna leave it alone. We not finna leave it. Somebody has to speak about it.
You can
I
speak.
might leave them alone, but we gotta speak about
They
it.
too powerful, bro.
Talk about it.
I'm
then.
trying to be that
Hold
powerful.
on. Talk about it then, P.
It's just interesting how an independent promoter try to go to a venue and get it. Live Nation owns it. Okay, bet. They still give us a price to do it. And they literally are taking any way you can make some money, they trying to grab it.
Because I'm gonna tell you why.
And I understand it and I love the business model.
Sure.
But I mean,
It's because
I'm not mad.
you're
I'm just
messing
saying
up their money, and I get it.
It's a situation that needs to be spoken about. We need to come together and create a Live Nation. 'Cause
Right.
They ain't doing
And
nothing
that's what we're in the
using their
process of doing right now.
That's what I ain't
For
mad
sure.
at it. I love it.
For sure.
Shit, it's a business model to shit. We need to come together. All these people in, we can get a LLC, get some bread, get some business credit, and go grab a building. If we want to, I just like how they did it.
Yeah,
And I don't appreciate how us as independent promoters or however you want to do it, try to go grab a building, and if you want to grab it, the percentage of you winning is like close to none
Right.
because they got it all.
It's because but we have to get to a point where we're that powerful where we can do it. But trying to get, all it takes is to find, 10 people with $50,000.
So really,
ahead,
really quick. I don't know if Bank was going to touch on this, but I want to briefly touch on infrastructure because P's talking infrastructure.
Right.
We got jack shit infrastructure here.
Right.
Like I feel like a lot of times, the play is the play. No pun intended.
Right.
But let's make a quick bag, right? As you say,
Right.
and then you got to find a venue, and then you got to find the right venue that isn't politicking with this, that, and the third. At what point? I feel like everybody in this room at some point has connections where, like P is saying, at some point, now I know it's not overnight, but at some point, the move is to buy a fucking building, to have some kind of like infrastructure where you know that it's a venue that's of high quality, not Techport, obviously, maybe in the future, but enough to be able to be and sustain a local music scene.
Right.
What was the spot over there off of Cherry Street? They're not there no more. Nah, it was the Alamo.
Music hall.
yeah.
Alamo
They
Music
brought
Hall.
The whole building down.
That shit is still there, but now it's like a fucking lab. But at one point, that was kind of like,
Spot.
Right,
the
yeah.
spot.
He would look out RP to the owner that used to own it, but like, yeah, I used to holler at him. Hey, I'll work it out. He'll work with you. Like,
See-
yo, he want to make sure he make his money, you make your money, but he will work with you. These other venues are not doing that.
Where and I think
I fuck with him. Like, he taught me a lot of shit too.
And my last point is like, is that he's not here no more.
Yeah, no.
Who takes his space?
Who takes a space? Right. Who
You
takes
feel
a
me?
spot for sure?
Who's next?
Everyone just kind of like, all right, the business is the business or whatever, but like no one, at least I haven't seen anyone step up to be able to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? To take his space and be able to be one of.
Because a lot of people mess it up. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of promoters come in the city and mess it up for other promoters that are in here. There's a lot of out of town promoters that come here and people give them a chance and then they mess it up. So then when we come, it's like, oh no, I don't fuck with promoters. a promoter come down here and don't have the back end or didn't never even plan on paying the back end. You know what I'm saying? It was all a scam the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So when we come in, it's like I've had a situation where I walk in the club and I'm like, yo, no, man, the last dude, bro, we ended up having to take the back end and he dipped on us and so it messes us up. So a lot of that happens too. So
I guess
even in the city, some promoters in the city be fucking it up for us.
So I guess it really comes back to Peace Point, where you just got to get the people that are really focused on wanting to make a better situation for the artists and, give people opportunity and do it themselves. And then keep the ones that's, I guess, the janky ones, if you will, keep them out.
I feel like when you pay for something, you respect it more.
Right.
Regardless if you trash, hot, not hot, I feel like if you pay for it, you're gonna be with the shits. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna respect it. Some people don't. Some people just got the money. But me, personally, I feel like if you pay for it, you respect it. So if you get on one of my shows and you pay, I feel like they're going to fuck with it. They're going to promote it. They're going to help me. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they perform to get on the show. But if I bring an artist and it costs $50,000 and at the end of the night, you gave me your, whatever you paid. But if I take that $30,000 L, what now? Anybody going to help me? Nope. But I gave you the opportunity. Though. I'm taking all the risk. So it's like, I just feel like if I'm taking all the risk, like if you want to get on with me, like just tell me a couple dollars. I ain't even taxing. In Houston, they $5,000, $7,000 to get on the show. Yeah. I don't be on that type of time.
So to change, I guess sort of changing gears, but a topic that kept coming up was artist development. Yeah. I think that especially in the industry, I think that needs to come back. Serious artists that want to go to the next level. I think a lot of these internet kids make a whole bunch of money, don't have the artist development. They think the TikTok money is where it's at, and then they fizzle out and they wonder what happened.
I don't think it'll come back.
But it should though. I mean, it will.
I think labels got away.
Certain good people will do artists.
I ain't gonna care. I really think it's more or less like kind of spins back to what you were saying, where when niggas pay for it, they respect it a little more, because now it's situations where niggas got the studio at the crib, so like they could be recording on BandLab or on their phone, whatever the fuck. They ain't fucking with the song. They like, man, fuck it, I'm finna roll up some weed, smoke, chill, just fuck off at the crib. But back then, niggas had you in the studio, man, you ain't finna leave this bitch. You finna sit in this, play that beat again.
I think what we could probably do is we could set up something, but even if we set up something, it's like it's gonna be, which I don't mind. We can all pitch in, and I mean, we're gonna have to help these artists for free. But then it's like,
but my thing is,
what type of return do we get?
But we talk about artist development, but how many artists really want to develop themselves?
That's a good question.
That's how you start weeding them out, though.
Are really going to pull up and actually do the things that they need to do to be successful?
Just like
that makes
football,
sense.
Next man.
I've seen this man.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly how you weed them out. If you give them the opportunity and niggas don't show up, you be like, fuck it, move around.
All right,
P was doing that shit back in the day.
So when we say that, okay, you want us to do this, is everybody willing to come out of their pocket and rent this building and get all these people that we need to get? Everybody financially able right now to do this? Now this is the part where we come to. Y'all want to do for the city, right? Yeah. It costs. So who's gonna come out of their pocket? Yeah. My bills high, the motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean a lot of that shit costs. But I'm saying, look, knowledge and wisdom don't cost neither.
We gotta use our resources.
But my thing is, in order to find out who you need to be giving the knowledge and wisdom to, it's those people who are coming. I'm not saying just freely give the game out, because like you said, niggas done put in years on this shit. So I'm with you on that. I done sat down years to figure all this shit out. I'm not finna just give it to a nigga who ain't finna do shit with it.
Right.
But if somebody is actually, if you see somebody who is worthy of this type of information, I'm not gonna withhold just because they don't have the funds.
And I don't. There's people that's gonna watch this
situation though. Everything's filtered.
I give information to, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm not finna just.
But I only said that to say that.
Because sometimes they go in one ear and out the other. Like he said, some artists just don't wanna, nigga, I know how to do. I'm finna drop my song tomorrow.
Hey, look, and cool. Hey, look, and let them do that.
But that's the dude that's hot. That's the dude y'all said that rap real good.
No, ain't that one we said.
I know some niggas, I'm telling you.
Well, if they already got their business together, so they don't need artist development.
They're amazing though.
Then why they don't need artist development? You just said they already got traction and all this other shit. So that's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're talking about. We talking about the person who's really good but doesn't have their business together. No awareness to them. We know a lot of people to the point where if between the 6 of us just shared it, that'll at least put 50 to 60 on the low end. I'm talking about low.
What I'm saying, getting this information to them and putting all this together costs. I don't know what. It's not going to be free.
Some things cost, some things don't cost.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Some things, like we just sat down and gave up a bunch of game, and we finna put it on YouTube for free.
Right.
Hold on.
So
go ahead, play.
They're gonna need stuff. Like this artist development stuff, it costs. Like some of these dudes, they probably need a video. You do videos, but you gonna do them all for free?
For the right person.
We're talking about.
You didn't want him to answer like that, did you?
No, that's cool. He can. Yeah, that's fine.
Because there's other people who do that too, though.
But he also has a life and stuff he got going on in bills.
Facts.
So now we just had this little situation and we just found 10 artists that need videos that are hot in the city. That we just rented this building. We helped everybody get their BMI.
What we rent a building for?
Because where you gonna put 60 artists at?
Why are we putting them anywhere?
Who you gonna talk to them at on the group message?
We just talked on the phone.
Me and you, but not me and 60 artists. You just said 60.
I didn't say 60, you said 10.
That sounds like an infrastructure that needs to be put.
It's something that
You said 10.
But I'm
That
saying like
sounds
what,
like- that
like
sounds
when
like
you
it's
say
something
artist
that needs to be
development, this
planned out.
ain't. But that's what I'm saying. The planning of it, like
Planning
we
is
don't. We, first of all, when we
Planning
put this
skipped
we
over
put this
a lot of times.
idea out there, we don't know how many
People
people.
don't do things. They plan afterwards.
We
yeah,
don't.
Davies fucked up. They fucked up
Okay,
bad.
all
Niggas
right.
had a whole fucking everything, and then what?
Okay.
No, you're talking infrastructure.
You're talking infrastructure.
Niggas had infrastructure. I'm talking about to everything that you would want of the culture, from shoes, clothes, to t-shirt making,
Right.
to green screen, to audio,
So what
visual,
happened-
Okay, but look, on
sports.
that, I don't know. Okay, let me tell you this.
Barber shop,
I don't
nigga.
know- I don't
Well,
know
you
the
coulda
whole
changed your tires out
I
that
don't know the
bitch.
whole full details of what you and Davies had going on.
No, it ain't about me and Davies. I,
I'm just,
like,
but, nigga, when I went in
There's a
there, you
bunch
was
of
on the
people
wall.
it's a bunch of no. It's
You was on the wall, nigga.
No, I know, but no.
What
Look,
are you talking about?
no. Ask about all the no.
It's a bunch
What
of
about all the other people that's on the
I
wall?
don't
They're
know.
not there neither.
Okay, but I'm saying is, you as an artist, right? Me.
think
I'm
it
just.
was- I think it
If
was
I
not
would
the
have
name.
gotten that opportunity,
I think it started with the name.
it's still. I don't even, bro.
It
What
started
you,
with the name, bro.
what you
Infrastructure-
had? What, hold on. What you had going? What you had going? If I would have
I think
had
it starts
that
with the name. It's
that
very personal.
that opportunity, I probably would have blew up.
Hey, no, look.
Hold
Now,
on,
no, look.
hold
Let
on,
me
Bang.
tell you this.
I would've
Because
blew up.
no, look.
Bang,
Let me
Bang.
tell you this because you don't really know what them niggas had. Like, it sounds good. Holmes ain't. Them niggas ain't have nothing.
But it's about the perception that you had. I don't care what they had going on. You had the perception and emotion.
What perception?
What you mean?
What perception
Nigga,
did
ain't
I
gonna
have?
lie. Walking in that building, nigga, you Young Jeezy around that bitch. It's the perception. What I
So I got to take everybody to the building in order to have that perception.
no, but you
exactly.
but it's the everything is about perception, bro.
Perception of what?
Everything.
All right, hold on.
Everything.
Bank
You-
play. Hold on. Go ahead, P. I know you said you said the name
I think it starts with the name.
starts with the name, right?
Nah, shit, we can call this shit ABCD building, but it starts with it kind of starts with. I feel like that situation. I mean, y'all said the name Davies. Like, there's a head person in charge, and there's people that you trust with the vision. And I think just me outside looking in, if it's something starts with just like somebody's name that's for self. I'm trying to build something that's like.
This nigga just read that, man, and didn't even have to be in the situation.
I've never
Right.
spoke to
Go-
Cub.
Go ahead.
Continue.
I don't even know who Davey is, so I'm
just saying.
I didn't get.
I'm just saying.
like,
Long story short.
I don't even know. Like,
Go ahead, P.
Long story short, when you're trying to create something to build a community, you really have to be very
Selfish.
No, so far from selfish.
I said selfless.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
so
okay,
you
okay.
think so he? I don't even know who Davey is.
But see, the problem
But
is if
we
you
not
name it, no.
obviously
But when you
speak on
said
him too
Davies
long.
Entertainment, like I didn't get. Oh, he's selfish because he put Davies. Like
I do.
that's like
I
my
do.
company's called.
I
You know
do.
that
You
boy
finna
play.
go,
So now
you
I'm
finna
selfish.
go work for him and,
I was supposed to- what was I supposed to name it?
I'm not finna. Go
I
work
ain't
for
gonna
another
cap.
person.
I ain't gonna cap. No, look.
What the
I'm
fuck?
being
Now we
one-
can't-
no, I'm
so
being
now it's not supposed to be
1000%
Moz's world. He's selfish.
No, because no,
That's his shit,
that's
though.
his channel.
not just
No,
his
that's
shit.
it. That's his actual show.
No, hold on.
They
Be
got
clear.
something together.
Be clear.
This is called OCD
No,
Create.
Be clear. The production company is the OCD Creates.
Let's be
Moz's
honest.
World is my show.
That's your show, but y'all
That's
do
my
it.
His
show.
personal show.
No, but together is the OCD Creates. That's the foundation.
That's the umbrella.
That's the root
Bro,
of everything.
Y'all do the show. I see how you're trying to break it down.
Nah.
No,
Because
that's
right
what
now
it
y'all
is.
doing bring it to the table.
No, but no, P game, P
OCD
game.
Creates logo.
Watch
With
this.
Mozzie hosting.
Because it's the
That's
network.
what-
That's what y'all do
It's
together.
honestly, it's
That's
back to
okay.
the infrastructure. Everybody play their role.
Everybody plays.
Hey, no, but watch this. Watch this. It's not called Mozzie's Table.
Because we at Mozzie's table.
But he has an entertainment company.
No,
Davies
we.
Entertainment.
No, but P
And then
game.
he went and
It
got
started with Davies.
entertainment. Like what?
I mean, we
what
not
is he supposed to
we
name
not
it?
going to speak on this for too long because I honestly, truthfully, don't give a fuck. But I was really just saying. I was really just saying. it's
No, he
like-
said some
it's
real
like
shit,
when
and
you
he
building
listened
a
to real
business-
shit that he said,
when
though.
you building a business, there's two things you want to do. There's people that like build like these businesses like Ford and shit. They've been going for long. That's a person. I understand that.
Yeah, his last name
There's
was
people,
Ford.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know who the fuck Ford is.
Right, I don't know who Davies is, but that he did what he was supposed to do as a
Yeah.
as a
No, the
company
fuck he
name.
didn't. I ain't
But
gonna
company
count
name.
around.
But
I
listen,
can't count. You
listen,
gotta stop
the
doing
company
that.
name.
And with his infrastructure, we never,
I don't know
I've
about
never
that.
seen Ford. I don't give a fuck what he looks like. He put managers, GMs, people in position. Davies Entertainment, he might put some people in position, but at the end of the day, I feel like he might have been playing more of a role in telling what people what not to do, what to do. I had a fucking. We not finna.
Hey, look, man.
We
And
finna talk about some shit.
This is what we bringing it to the
No,
table.
hey, no, Home saying some
Bring it
no.
to the table.
Look, Home saying some real shit and wasn't even in a situation.
Like I said, like I
finna
don't know.
talk about some
Like I said,
shit.
I don't know the infrastructure. I didn't know your situation. But from the outside looking in,
Uh-huh.
if I would have had that opportunity, I would have been big.
No, look, but watch this.
From the outside, I'm just
no,
saying
listen,
what I seen.
listen. It basically was like I signed to another artist because this man has a whole reality show about himself. So everyone who should be shooting for your entertainment, they're shooting for you, nigga.
Cool.
So you're
just
telling
thought it
no
was selfish.
play. It's like you saying, yeah, I want some artists. I'm gonna get y'all some video shot, but the video is you signing them sitting at the table. You got them folks to do that for you.
Right, but how did you use that? Did you monetize that for you?
I met bro through.
Because you got to think.
That's how I know all of you
I met-
niggas.
I met-
did what I was supposed to do, and y'all didn't get paid to meet me.
Right, but you got to take. Me personally, you have to take some type of self responsibility.
I know, I for sure did. It
Like,
was
you know
other
what I'm
things that
saying?
I could have done, not let niggas take control of some shit that I had already control of.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I fell for
now-
the smoke and mirrors just like anyone else should. But you said it's all perception.
Real
all
talk. The
perception.
building's nice. It's dope.
When I
How
walked
much
in there,
it cost
nigga,
to
and
get
I
in
seen you on the wall, and I seen the shit that you had access to.
No, but look, you'll
I
think all
pray
that.
for access
No,
to
look,
shit like
you'll
that.
think I have access to that
I
shit,
pray
but
for
I really don't
ownership.
have access to it. So my thing is, it's
I
like
pray
you
for
saying,
ownership or something like
thank
that.
you,
so I can
boom.
take care
So
of my
that's what
people.
I wanted. I didn't want.
See,
I didn't want access to that shit because as soon as they stop fucking with me, I don't have access to it no more, right? I got all that shit
But
at
that's the
home.
same
No,
thing with
listen.
a label. That's the
I got
same thing with a label.
but I did my business right because I got all that shit at home. That's what I told them to spend their money on. Don't spend your money on something that's fickle and fake, such as some bullshit that I can't monetarily hold on to. Me telling somebody,
That shit should have been question entertainment. But we ain't gonna say that shit.
and no, look, hey, what he said.
You just said
We
it.
ain't gonna say that shit. But we ain't gonna say that shit. But I think question was the fucking glue of all that shit.
Hey, no, look, and no bullshit. The reason it completely fell down, I know you're gonna edit this part, but hey, no, hey, Chris, don't do me that, Jack.
Can we get sued for that?
So it's not like they was doing nothing. Perception, and I did like according to what you saying, my
Right.
perception
Yeah,
was done
that's
right
what-
because you
yeah,
thought it
you
was
did.
them.
Yeah,
it was me.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta sometimes take the situation and make it your own and figure it out. You got I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was next. Like you had a lot going on, but it was
bullshit.
but it was the perception.
Yeah, exactly. That shit ain't over with.
No, I know, but I'm just saying when I seen that, I was like, yo, he next. Like I don't know the infrastructure. But that's the same thing with the fans. Like if you would have kept going, just kept even right now, just keep going.
I was gonna say so. With that being said,
That's
it's
like,
like
we everywhere, man.
no. I was gonna say no.
We flipped the table.
We flipped the table. No, so
Probably flip.
I was gonna. I mean, so real quick on the promotion side. I mean, can we talk about the ESTG situation?
Damn.
I think we can talk about it a little bit.
Can we talk about it?
I want to hear about it.
Okay, so
think, yeah.
so and as far as y'all, you know, when it comes to promotion, you know, that it's important. So I guess if people don't know, ESTG was supposed to come here to San Antonio, didn't sell the number of tickets that he was supposed to sell. So now the show.
58.
See, you set the number, I didn't. Let me look at the camera.
58 tickets sold.
58 tickets
But it
total
wasn't-
were sold.
it wasn't
So
because-
so when it comes to the promotion side, you and I think P, both of y'all were saying they dropped the ball
Right.
when it comes to them
And
promoting.
even when you say the word "they," it's like who?
Right.
Do you know who did that show?
So yeah, so
Do you know who did? Do anybody here know who did that show? That's why I'm so.
Yeah,
mad.
that'd be
I
the
get so
problem.
frustrated with people that come up from out of town and
Talk
try
about
to do
it.
shows. Like if you don't tap in, when they use that word
If
tap
you
in,
if you're using an
or
artist,
check in, that's like a real
if
thing.
you're
I
not-
got friends in London. I got friends everywhere. It's not a place that I can't get off a plane and I can't call somebody. These promoters that did this, they don't tap in with nobody. They done did over 100 shows at the venue that they use, and they don't tap in with nobody locally. They don't tap in with play. I'm running the play in the parking lot, passing out flyers, putting flyers on cars. He got a whole street team in the middle of the night.
I don't know what
passing out
y'all
flyers.
talking about.
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it. When I say street team, promo
Yeah,
team,
promo team for sure.
promo team,
No, talk
passing
about
out flyers, doing things. They did the bare minimum and try to get the most result.
Prime example. That's the work that the artists don't see. I'm out there in the parking lot passing out flyers with my street team. I ordered 5,000 flyers.
That costs money. That
it. Time
That's
invested.
it. That you know.
In the middle of the
if
night,
y'all
it
want
also
to never
was
see
2
me,
in the
I don't
morning.
post that. I don't be on Instagram posting on I'm doing the work. You know what I'm saying? But that's the come on, man. Like that's the work.
See this.
Nobody don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I bumped into him. He like, what you doing? What you doing, nigga? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my fly right beside this nigga fly. You know what I'm
The
saying?
job title, nigga.
You know
That's what we out
I'm
here
saying? So
doing.
it's like, my job is to bring the, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta bring
By any
them.
means necessary, too.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get out there and get it. It's 2 in the morning. I'm tired. Putting out
Somebody
flyers
got to
all
do
the
it.
time. You know
Somebody
what
got
I'm
to do it.
saying?
And somebody got
And I got a flat tire.
Damn, I didn't know that.
That shit be the worst.
Look up Ben's flat tire.
Man, look, I didn't.
Right. Come
I know
on,
they
man.
Back
taxing
to
you.
the original though with the
Yeah,
ECG people.
yeah, but
they should have tapped in. They should have hit somebody, Jalen. They shoulda
Anybody.
hit anybody.
Somebody.
That's not hard.
Who was the DJ?
Somebody. Open next.
Who was the DJ? Who opened up? How much was the tickets? I don't know. Do you know? Nobody knows. They have
no-
Only people that know was the
I'll be-
58 tickets sold.
When
I
you-
was gonna say, I'll be honest, I didn't even know he
They
was coming down here.
definitely got
when he called
until y'all
me-
said he was coming down
When
here,
he
I didn't
called
even know.
me, he was like, "Yeah, you want
I
to go?"
called him the day before.
He said, "You want to go to the ESG?" I said,
When he
well,
come?
I said, "When you coming? Like December, like January?" He said, "Tomorrow." Tomorrow. What? He said, "No, you ain't heard about heard of, no
I
what?"
only know about it because
I
I
said-
be there at the space. But
He was like, "Yeah, I'm here now talking to the people right now. They said they finna cancel it." What? What are you talking about, bro?
and that's a A, B kind of type of artist. He should be able to sell.
The
what
only
I'm
way,
saying.
the only way you
Yeah,
can get away with
500
those type of
tickets.
things is those A artists. You know, the Beyonce and Kanye. You don't have to tap in with nobody. They gonna sell.
They gonna, right.
But when you trying to do like a C, like you got, come on, man.
Infrastructure. He don't got nobody. Whoever the promoter, he don't got nobody in the car. The venues don't care. But
Go ahead, Tav. Go.
With the ESTG thing, I know that specifically I only saw promotions on Facebook ads. And I think that I only honestly came across my ads because of the relationship. Like I know people in G Circle just like Jiggity does, which is the only reason it came across my
I don't even know what the
across
flyer
screen,
looked
right,
like.
is because of the ties that I have.
And I got 3 Facebooks, nigga, and I'm on them, and I'm on them constantly, nigga. So
But I want to add a point to what I think is wrong with not only promoters outside of the city, but promoters inside of the city, right? And not targeting like actual promoters, but when it comes to promotion in general, I think
Sure.
that our radio stations fail us.
Mm.
They charge an arm and a leg just to help us get the word out to make San Antonio a more entertainment-friendly place. I think news channels don't pick up stories and aren't in the streets as much as they need to be to hear about certain things. You know, a lot of news. I feel like they're doing the same thing we do. They're just sitting back looking for something to come across their screen to then post about it instead
Sure.
of being progressive and outside. In the
I
street.
give you another aspect real quick because like I had to talk with some people too about the news and stuff like that, trying to get on there. And the reason a lot of times they don't pick it up is because if something bad happens, which sometimes it do, it kind of falls back on the people that help promote it. You know what I'm saying? And it looks bad on them. So sometimes, the news won't get involved because it's like, man, one time it was a shooting there. It might have been 5 years ago, but if I bring you on the news,
But how you
that's
scared to
cool,
be
but they
involved,
wasn't
but you
involved in it.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. What'd
You know
you say,
what I'm saying?
Tevin? What'd you say? No, Tevin said something. Go ahead. You said
That's
what?
that the perception is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? If somebody watching the news was like, oh well, such and such, you promoted the event. I went because of the news. I get there and I get shot in the leg. Say, fam.
I mean,
So,
but honestly,
Right,
go ahead.
To me, that sounds like an excuse, right? Because we can pinpoint fiesta events. Now, else
Right.
got shot up downtown. So
Right,
to me, that
but
sounds
people
like an
don't go
excuse.
because of that.
No, but they promote it, and
They
that's the
promote
argument
it.
that we're making, right?
But-
They talk about it, they put it out there. That's all I'm saying. I think that what they may have told you,
What
what
color
you might
are
have
you?
heard, exactly. It's an
And you
excuse
can
Exactly.
because
Yeah,
of-
it's a racial
because
undertone.
of what we look like. You feel
What
me?
color are you?
So I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
But I believe the story you telling is a runaround
That's
because of what
that's
we
a
look
$1 million, millions of dollars situation.
Yeah.
and it's still coming back next year. Now we do a show, somebody get killed, we're done.
Somebody get beat up too bad in the parking lot.
We're done.
But
You get what I'm saying?
But
So
like
it's a-
what Tevin said, it's a racial undertone thing at that point because it's
Racial and business, both. It's a little bit of both.
They can't stop that Fiesta shit. That's too much money for the city.
Fiesta is coming, regardless of who get beat up. It's coming.
and you're gonna hear it on the
Can
radio.
be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fiesta coming. Chicken on a stick, all that coming. You're not stopping it, my nigga. It's over with. It's coming every year. It's coming. There's somebody going viral, whether it's a dancing crackhead or who. So well, it'd be all kind of crazy stuff going on in Fiesta. But
So also, I remember hearing you say in play when it comes to promotion, San Antonio is a Facebook market.
yeah, Facebook, Instagram has started slowly to, and Snapchat. Snapchat be jumping
So
too. People
so
super
yeah,
stuff.
at that point when the ESTG 58 tickets, I mean, obviously they dropped someone
It's
dropped
the
the ball.
person whoever did
When it comes to the marketing,
the
how-
sponsored ads. It wasn't. He dropped the ball on who he marketed to because it whatever he typed like people get on there and click boost post and think that's it, bro. You have to download 2-3 other apps to even tap in to know what you're doing.
Ad manager.
It's difficult. Like I took classes on it, so I know it's not simple. I had to take it 3 times because I still didn't understand it. What?
Sound like the test test.
Nigga took the
I
test
didn't
3
understand.
times.
Like, bro, because I wanted a full understanding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the way that, well, first of all, the lady that was helping me barely spoke English, so I couldn't understand what she was like. But then when I figured it, I'm like, damn, it's not simple. It's not as simple as clicking boost post, clicking San Antonio.
because target marketing, I think, is a different.
18 to 21 and then click send. Yeah, here go my $200. It don't work like that. And then you think everybody's gonna come. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did. Click ESG.
People need to
San
know who they're
Antonio.
booking to.
Post.
ESTG might not do well here.
He would have, but not
himself?
Not at that venue.
By himself?
Not at a concert. Some of these artists are not concert
Artists
here.
I call it hard ticket selling artists.
Huh?
Hard ticket selling artists.
Right. You can check his numbers. And Spotify numbers don't always mean that they gonna pack out the show.
Wait, hard ticket selling. Okay, so what's the difference between a hard ticket
Can
selling
he
artist?
sell hard tickets or can he sell sections?
Some people go better in the club than they do.
Right.
What his
on a
music
concert.
sound
Okay.
like?
You know,
A lot of it, like if y'all would have booked him for a hosting and 2-3 songs in the club,
It went up.
crazy.
It went
Done deal.
crazy.
Sections.
I don't see myself. I don't go to concerts anyway, but I don't see myself standing there paying and going yay to ESG. But in the club,
selling
popping
our shit
bottles and
somewhere,
throwing
though.
money,
He's the
I
type.
feel.
We're not
for
gonna
him.
discredit
I'm
him.
I'm
He's
talking
selling
about
his
for, I'm talking about for here.
Sure,
our
I'm
market.
making sure. I'm making sure because they got relationships with them.
I'm not-
It's not that
I'm
he
not
ain't selling
discrediting-
tickets.
it's not-
He ain't
I'm-
selling tickets for here, and the promoter ain't do good.
So that I guess that's what we're trying to figure out. Like when it comes to certain artists, like you said, he if he was in the club, you know what I mean. Sure, he probably would have did well.
I think you took what I said wrong.
No, I was clearing up what I said
I'm not saying that I don't like his music. I wouldn't stay. I'm saying
because they got relationships. I'm just saying what I
our
said.
environment.
You say what you say.
Our environment, our environment,
Go ahead, finish.
Look, our environment. He was. I don't. No concert. Club. Pop bottles. Do 2-3 songs. Niggas throwing money. Getting sections like strip club. It just.
To me, what makes ESTG a different type of artist than Key Glock? Where Key Glock can come to San Antonio for 2 nights
Right.
and pack out the Aztec. Where ESTG,
Good point.
Yeah.
I think they both live in the same space sonically when it comes to music,
It has something to do
and they're
with.
both, and the ESTG stop was another tour stop. So I mean, they're the same kind of artists, almost the same numbers when it comes to the streaming, and they're both tours. So like, what do you?
Marketing.
What do you think the difference was? I can tell
The
you-
difference was marketing, and the difference is when Key Glock came, it was right after Young Dolph died.
I think
It
the
was
difference
just- it was that.
right?
How many times that Key Glock came here when
Well,
he was?
I know when
Go ahead, Ted.
ground
when the
level?
Key Glock show got on my radar, I instantly knew of different people in San Antonio that were involved with the show.
Right.
Whether you're a DJ, promoters, or just a ticket seller, I knew Paper Route has their hands involved in San Antonio, right? I don't believe that ESTG and them took the same route because
No, but see that venue has a core fan base too.
You are right.
Their email blast is
hold on.
Aztec does have their crowd, but let's not act like
and it's a Live
Paper
Nation
Tiger
venue.
hasn't been doing
It's
this
a
shit
Live
for
Nation
years
venue.
also.
That's Live Nation that's doing
fair.
that.
But what I will say that San Antonio had their hands involved is, I think, is really what pushed it over the edge, right? We had people in the streets giving tickets. We saw it constantly on our pages because we were all involved in different capacities.
But the stuff that I was just telling you about, Live Nations know how to do that. The stuff that I'm telling, the marketing stuff, the ads, to make sure you see it.
That's fair.
They know that.
I saw Key Glock.
I couldn't get off my page without seeing it.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So they know a different type of marketing strategy and budget.
That's fair. But I know that I know what I saw was because of you guys, not because of a Live Nation sponsored post.
Right.
ESTG, a credit to what P said is like you have to tap in, you have to know people in your audience. So if I can talk about the Erykah Badu thing, right? They could have done that show without me.
I wouldn't have seen it, but I didn't see it until you posted it.
So you understand what I'm saying, right? It takes having people in the city that are movers and shakers to be involved to help your event be successful. And that's really the only point I wanted to make, because we are the ones that word of mouth carries more than the internet. Posting flyers on cars. And I learned that doing the Erykah Badu show, that putting your feet on the street makes a world of difference when it comes to this promotion game. And I'm fresh into it.
Because everybody not on the internet.
Exactly.
Right.
So I think that's where they failed. It's not that the fact that ESTG is a club artist and not a touring artist. I think that they rely too heavily on the digital marketing, which a lot of people do. Even local rappers rely too much on the digital marketing, right?
Sure.
People forget the importance of putting feet on the ground. And that's really all that. That's what I think the fuck up.
I was gonna say, Jay, go ahead.
I'm just saying it goes back to promotion, and then we talk about being promoters and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We are at a level because we were in the streets. We was on cars. You see what he's doing still.
Yeah.
He's getting booked in Michigan.
Right.
And he's 2 a.m. cars. Same thing. So it's like, we understand that there's a lot of people nowadays that call themselves promoters. They think just throwing a flyer up there is promoting.
Right.
I swear. They think that's.
But that's because some people
is.
get away with it until you really got to start promoting.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know some promoters that, they flyers who went viral and they passed some successful shows. But it's like now, you got to promote.
Some niggas be promoters, some niggas be hustlers.
It ain't.
That's the difference.
Yeah, it ain't.
You can tell who got that hustle. Round, niggas done seen you with a book. Niggas done seen you act. Niggas done seen you damn near do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hustle. I feel like you can push anything.
What happens to me is I'll get in situations where like, all right, well, boom. People are asking me, when you gonna bring such and such? I gotta get that money. I gotta figure it out. It's not like, I know y'all saying let's get the people together, give people opportunity. I be doing that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it just don't fit right with me putting in all this work and you can't throw me a couple dollars. Or
at least tell them niggas to get out there and put in the work with you.
They won't.
Be like, shit.
That's the problem.
They won't.
You'll be surprised.
They
We
won't.
will get some, but we talking about the majority.
Because
the majority be bullshit. But that's the problem. No, that's the problem with the local scene anyway, because it's too saturated with niggas who can just do it at convenience versus who really want to do it.
But I've been in situations where I've done what y'all said, and I've even given the artist tickets. Like, hey, you ain't got to pay me. Just sell these tickets. Give me a percentage of the tickets, and then I'll be cool on that. Now niggas done ran off with the bag.
Yeah.
But these are the people y'all was talking about.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't say that. I ain't gonna suggest no jank ass nigga. All my niggas do good business now.
Indirectly.
But them ain't the niggas we talking about. Cause no, it's some people who are amazing, do good business.
Like, man, player ain't fucking with the law. I've been through so much shit trying to help.
But see, look, that's the point. That's the point of the whole conversation.
You had a different mindset with it.
But that was
tried to help, and now these niggas backstage fighting. Now I done brought this artist, it's him and his cameraman and this, but he done showed up 14 fucking people.
Yeah, that happens.
Now they at the gate, now they jumping over the gate, we on stage with my boy. Like, why?
We gotta talk about that.
I'm going on stage.
Hey, no, look, that's the point of the show, to bring all that to the table.
So what do you want to feel important?
No, for real. And hey, Lloyd was not going for that shit. Lloyd was gonna DDT a nigga off.
Say, fam, get your ass off the.
Hey, yo, my man's record me from the fuck over there.
Yeah, he said, man's is with the camera behind me.
He said, I don't care what you do with your camera over there. Get
And
the
I
fuck
told
over there
the
with
nigga,
it.
bro. Get off stage, bro. I had been told. Nah, I'm be straight. Okay.
Nah, so when it comes to, obviously y'all are experienced in this field when it comes to experience promoting and things like that. What is some of the advice and suggestions that y'all would give to up and coming promoters that wants to get into this game? I don't know whoever wants
Get
to start.
hands on. Find a mentor that's been in this game.
Right.
Don't think that you just finna have some money and you finna just do something. You gonna you better have your taxes and stuff in order. You gonna be losing some money. I would just say find a mentor. I got my first couple shows when I was 18, 19 was with him and Reggie and some of the other folks. Like, find a mentor.
Like I think my way of getting in was I didn't ask for no handouts when I was coming up. I kind of I offered help to people. Like if I seen a promoter doing, hey, how can I instead of teach me the game all the shit for free? How can I help? Like, is there any way I can? I always told myself, you can't fire me if I know how to do everything. So that's why with the clubs, I love the clubs so much. Like I just figured out how to do everything. Not only can I promote, I have the knowledge to run a whole entire nightclub. I also have my level 3 security license. If you know what I'm saying, I also know how to bartend. I also know how to stage manage. I now know how to MC. I also now have gotten lessons. I'm learning how to DJ. I know you can't. I'm finna be a problem, bro.
Talk about
But I'm
it.
saying it's like you just have to
Put the work in.
you got to put that work in, bro. And if you want to be a promoter, bro, like you said, link up with somebody, offer some help. Like, hey,
Good mentors and
bro, I would be flabbergasted if somebody hit me like, yo, bro, I just want to mentor me. Like, can I come with you? See how it is? I'm cool with that. Let's do something together. I'm letting you know at 2 a.m. I'm passing out flyers. You gonna be there? Cool. You come with me for free. You ain't got to pay, bro. But don't show up with 13 niggas. Hey, play say we good. No, you said you wanted to learn. I don't mind teaching you. I'll bring you with me. Cool. Yeah. If an artist came to me and said the same, hey, man, look, I'm trying. All right, cool. Get out there and hustle with me. Post these flyers. Take this shit to the bus stations. Like, get out there and work with me. I'm outside all day. I was just at the carnival right now, passing out flyers. Right now before I got here. Over 400 or 500 cars by myself. Nobody was with me. Where was people at then?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get out there, put them feet on the ground, man.
Jay?
I think the biggest thing is don't think you know it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more you learn, the more you earn. And like he said, I love
This
what he
nigga
just
Jiggity
said.
ain't playing.
You heard that bar? You heard that bar, right?
I'm finna get that tattoo. You know what I'm saying?
You get a tattoo, man.
He got a good mentor. I don't know who teaches, but for
It's,
sure.
it's
Yeah, for
cool
sure.
though because it's like
He got a good mentor.
it really worked. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For myself. So I only speak on shit that's happened to me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And me coming in, like he said, it's all opportunity. I was doing shit for free.
Yeah. We
Just-
both,
just
you
for
know
people,
we
yeah.
was.
I'm hitting him up.
Yeah.
Just to get an opportunity, bro. Because I wanted it that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people's vision, you got to want it. You know what I'm saying? And
One
it's,
more-
it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard because people come in thinking they're owed something. Right. And I deal with the shit every day, just being promoted, being in the club. It's like, bro, like,
Let me stand in the DJ booth.
yeah, what right do you have that I feel comfortable be saying yes to you?
Right.
Or like, we're in the club, but you don't know me at all. Then you ask me something and you get mad because I say no.
Yeah.
So I think people just entitled and like just going back to what you just said, like
one more thing.
you have to just want to learn and want to gain the knowledge to do whatever you're doing.
For sure.
One more thing of advice.
Go ahead, play.
Don't burn bridges.
Facts. Oh, that's big. Say it again.
Don't burn bridges. The person you burnt the bridge with might just be the nigga you need later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes,
Or know the nigga
Or
you need.
know-
Or
or
know the nigga you need. They on the phone.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's
Don't help him. He gonna burn you.
That's big.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
there,
Because I ain't did no bad business with nobody. If we took L's, we just all took L's together. But I ain't did no bad business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I win with you,
We
not
all
lose with
took
you.
an
I ain't
L. Like,
tripping.
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But like, don't do no bad business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, everything I said was just my opinion. Like, it was just my opinion, man.
Tev?
One piece of advice I think when it comes to this promoter shit and marketing really is, you got to drop your ego and your pride to be successful in this. And you got to drop the scary, the scaredness. You got to be willing to approach people, tell people what you got going on. I know people be nervous and stuff to know. Talk to people, talk to strangers, and hey, come to this event. You got to drop your ego, your pride. You got to be bold in this business.
Yes.
And you got to kind of not be afraid to annoy people, especially on social media. Dropping your flyer one time on an Instagram page isn't going to do anything to make your event more successful. You
Not too annoying though.
You got to put this
block your ass.
Yeah, I will. Now don't go blowing up DMs and doing the annoying shit, right? But it is important to get the word out there. In creative ways. Don't flood the timeline with a million posts of the same flyer, but you got to be creative. You got to drop your ego and drop your pride and get the word out of there. That's all I got to say.
I like that.
That's loud.
I like that. Oh, Bank,
Bank set up. He got some shit to say.
Nah, I ain't really got no extra shit to say. I just appreciate y'all fellas taking time out y'all day to pull up and really give insight to the community, because at the end of the day, a lot of stuff that was said, the artist may not know. So the entitlement that they coming to y'all with, or the people coming with the entitlement, they not knowing what y'all having to deal with on the back end. Hopefully this calms some of that bullshit down, because don't nobody need all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And y'all niggas who running off with the bag with them tickets, man, plain forget. Plain forget.
But I just want to do. I'm glad you saying that about the artists, because I don't want them to take it the wrong way. It's just like, bro, I've been burnt so many times and been done wrong so many times. So now I'd be like, man, if you want to get on the show, man, you got to pay, bro.
That's a fact. And then
Like,
it go back to what I was saying.
It's coming from a space where it's like, I done been done wrong so much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's business. People get done wrong every day in all kind of different type of industries. So we just have to just keep being the good people that we are. We can't move off of how other people move. We know who to deal with, who not to deal with.
Right.
We gonna get burnt. I think we have to take cautious of how we deal with people. Like, I ain't finna I know how to deal with people. I know how to deal with somebody that ain't finna mess me over.
Right.
You mess me. I know how to deal with people that not gonna mess me over. I know how to deal with people. If they mess me over, they really fucking themselves.
Right.
Yeah, man. Good people
I
creating great
appreciate y'all,
situations.
though. And if anybody else want us to come back on here and ask me, and y'all want to ask us some
well, we
like
need
a part 2 coming.
Yeah, I think a part 2. I think when this drop,
we can do that.
Yeah, part 2 in the comment section. Hey, so y'all get down in the comment section, man. Y'all let us know what y'all want to bring to the table, man.
yeah, the artists come in here and ask questions, but I'm keeping it 100.
I'm down to help any artist too. If y'all need help, reach out.
I was gonna say, so if artists want help or anything, reach out.
I'm here to help.
Yeah.
I started my brand to help. I've had over 600 artists hop on my You Made For It stage since I opened up since I started my business. I'm here to help.
The show we went to South by was great, by the way.
I appreciate y'all
for sure.
We had Megan Thee Stallion. We have Caleb for real. We don't just do this in regional. This ain't regional.
I did Megan Thee Stallion too.
No. He did Megan Thee Stallion. He ain't lying. I put the word in.
Nah, listen, but
I knew you was gonna blow Megan. I knew.
I knew. Yeah, this 2018.
For real. She blew up 4 days after my party.
Ooh.
4 days.
4 days.
Where was the party at?
And Live 4 days after my birthday party.
Who you think put that call in?
She dropped it. Hey, that was a nice price. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, look. Real links, though. Y'all see what's going on.
He did.
Let's take it back. Though. How much was the price?
5 bands.
Oh, you got love.
That's what happens when you throw lobs.
We was at capacity at 10:30.
That's
I think
crazy.
it was 4, but that's crazy.
Look,
It probably was 4.
Look,
It's 4 or 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you throw a lob. That's how you come together and work
I
and
wasn't
get
even
to
in
the money.
town. I said I want to see them win. I called the guys and I said, listen,
One of my best birthday parties
Megan
ever.
Thee Stallion is down the street. Let's do it. I call her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RP.
And when I called, I'm like, yo,
RP.
let's do it. They was like, I don't know who that is. It ain't gonna work. I'm like, bro, it's gonna work.
All right.
It's gonna work, bro. I promise you, it's gonna work.
And now,
Shouts out to y'all having foresight and shit, man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, social media.
yeah.
So go ahead. Big Homie P, where can they find you?
P underscore.
Big Homie P underscore?
Big Homie P underscore and everything. Instagram, Twitter. Y'all know how to get in touch with me, dog.
Sure.
Big homie, baby. That's what I was saying.
JIGGITY _J, JIGGITY _J.
right.
Dat Boy play on everything. DATBOY Mexican OT November 17th.
Yeah.
Paper Tiger D Baby November 21st. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, y'all got any shows or anything y'all got coming on?
Got
Go
D-Baby
ahead.
coming up. Paper Tiger November 21st. We finna do numbers.
Okay.
Pop out.
Jiggy, you got anything going on in the pipeline?
We doing Mexican OT, OM, after party.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where's
At
that?
the Tipsy
Yeah, we're
Cowgirl,
ready.
man.
Cowgirl Friday.
Tipsy
Where you at during
Cowgirl.
the week though?
Shit, I Tuesdays and Sunday nights I'm at Sandbox Bar, and then Friday nights Tipsy Cowgirl, Saturday nights Burnhouse. So
This man's
work with
working.
me
Numbers.
Numbers.
all week.
You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying? The Sneaker Summit coming too. I don't know if y'all know about the Sneaker Summit.
We looking for artists?
You know we looking for artists.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right.
Give you opportunity. It's over 200 vendors that's gonna be there, plus people.
Tap in.
Tell, go ahead. Where can I find you at?
Oh, y'all can find me on IG, Twitter, everything at 00Tevin. I don't got no what they would talk about.
Man, he booked at one of our shows.
Shout out to my boy
Anyone
Joshua
you want.
Cephas. Shout out Joshua Cephas. Keep carrying the fucking field.
Yeah.
My dog UTSA on the rise. Yeah, shout out to the boys. They going bowling again.
For sure.
Go.
Oh, you got back.
Go ahead.
Hey, y'all know where I'm at. This ain't gonna stop, man. Content
bro.
keep coming, man. I appreciate y'all for appreciating us, and we gonna keep it coming as long as y'all keep on watching. You did.
Listen, man, appreciate y'all for pulling up and having this conversation. Your boy Mozzie at Mozzie's World Official. Fire off in the comment section.
Bling blow bird.
Fire off in the comment section. Let us know what's going on. And
Let's bring that thing to the table.
Bring it to the table, man. The new content. We promise y'all some new content here on the OCD Creates. And it's going down. Your boy Mozzie.
Part 2 coming soon.
Part 2. You heard him. Peace.
You're